Well, welcome back, folks, to the channel. In case you didn't already know, my name is Jean Pam, and I've been working with dogs since 1969. Um, I want to share something with you I've just recently created. When I go to walk the dogs on the usual leashes, they can get entangled. And so I tried a leash that had multiple dogs on it with separate leashes for each dog, and it worked better, but the dog still got entangled. So I got an idea last night. I said some of the guys chewed through the leashes. Hey, it happens. Everybody's dog chews through something. Um, so what I did was I went ahead and I pulled out some webbing that I had. I took all the clips and I created a brand new leash. Now this is a single line leash. It is approximately 8 feet long, and so it allows the dogs to move around freely. It is a single line, it's not multiple lines, and it's attached to a single handle. Now, I have two handles. Well, actually, I have more than two handles. So, for example, if I needed to walk the dogs with a friend, I could have her or him on one end with a handle and me on the other end with a handle, and the dogs could walk together as a straight line down the road. Now, I want to show you what I tried it out last night, and it works very, very well for my pack. It can handle up to 5 dogs, and if there's two people using it at the same time, well, then in that case, what you're looking at is da, 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 4 dogs. So let me show you a couple pictures about what I am talking about. So let's start with picture number 1. This shows you what I mean by two handlers. So I spoke with Gail, and she'll be here in a few minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to leash up the dogs. I'm still trying to, this is brand new, and it's only going to be the second time I've done anything. Now, Bo has never been on this leash before. The other guys, we attempted it last night in the dark, just to see if it seemed to work. So we are kind of rough around the edges. Please forgive that. But I think this is going to work out. We'll just work on it a few times and such. Please note my dog's attitude and the lack of attention that I put on the leads, because my guys and I were a very uniform pack. So anyway, let's get on with the video. Like I said, Gail will be here in a couple of minutes, and let's get outside and get this party started. And do keep in mind, guys, that this is basically only the second time I've used this, so they really don't understand their spots yet. Peachy tends to stay really close to me when we're walking, so she naturally would go here. So perhaps what I need to do is to swap out a couple of the dogs. So let's do this. So I'm going to take Peach. I'm going to trade her spot with Nikki. Perhaps she'll feel a little bit better with this trade-off. Let's try this again. Ready, guys? Let's go. So, guys, thanks for checking that out. We just came in from the second test, and I realized that the dogs look a little bit on the confused side. That's because they really are. They're not real sure uh, what they're supposed to do at this point, but considering everything, I think they did an amazing job. Uh, Peaches was the last dog on the lead, and she tends to want to be close to me at all times. So I had to trade I swap out her and Nikki so that Nikki was at the end of the lead rather than in the center of the lead. Um, I think we're, after a few more times out, they're going to figure this out real fast and everything's going to go very, very smoothly. So far, it appears to be a very good idea what I did. Now, like I said earlier, this is a single line. This is not a multiple line. It is a single line with multiple clips. Everything is reinforced, and it took me about 2 hours to make this lead, and it can be used with one dog or five dogs. It can be used with just one person, myself, one handler, or two handlers. And I think the best thing to do is maybe if I could get Emma for here, she could assist me with helping the dogs understand what their formation is supposed to be. So that way it'll be a little easier to walk them. So we have two handlers and four dogs. You saw the picture from earlier. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. And hey, let me know what you think. I'm always coming up with something new. I'm trying to anyway. I made this lead out of several other leads that the dog said shoots through. It seems to be working very, very well at this point. So I'm going to keep this up, and I hope everything's going well for you. And remember, folks, please remember that if you don't take the time to teach your dog to do the right things, if you don't teach them to do the right things, really, you are teaching them to do all the wrong things. If you are not acting on something that they're doing wrong, that tells them it's okay to do that. And you're reinforcing the very bad behaviors that you don't want them to do. Communication, communication, communication. And for myself is I speak dogese. So therefore I don't have to actually do any human speaking. I speak to my dogs mostly through gestures, facial expression, and signaling. That's what I do. I just signal everything nonverbal, pretty much. So I only speak to my dogs about 10%, maybe 15% of the time. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time here on Master Matriarch's Canines. And don't forget to like and hopefully give me a thumbs up and subscribe too, as my channel is very, very small. Take care now. We'll see you later. Aloha from Hawaii.